Don't gamble. Get your phone out your kid hand. Don't be letting your kid gamble. You don't gamble. You're going to find yourself in the middle of the road, licking balls out. You know what I'm saying? Gambling is horrible. I don't gamble. I don't like gambling. I don't really like people who gamble. You know, you're not going to be asking me for no freaking money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got it for you. Don't ask me for no cheese. I ain't got it. And you shouldn't have gambled your house away and your toilet bowl. Now you ain't got nowhere to pee at or a house to call home, bitch ass nigga. And your girl gone. Your girl done left you. Vid by Tommy NFG. Let's go.
There's a few things in life where the other side you're working with is almost guaranteed to win every time. The government with taxes where they will track you until your death to get their payment. Not even joking.
They ain't getting these tax dollars.
There's a whole page on the IRS website on how to file taxes for someone dead. Imagine grieving a loss in your life, being depressed because a loved one died, and the IRS comes knocking on your door like, oh, we're so sorry for your loss. But you do own about 10,000 extra penalty fees for not filing with us. Have a good day. Where they're literally programmed to only work when they make their money back. It broke my heart.
Ooh, no. Let me tell you something. It felt like Shaud. I smokes the claw machine. I've won myself quite a few stuffed animals out of a claw machine. I'm not even lying to you, bro. Not even lying. They're not making money when Shaud pulls up to the claw machine.
Finding out that these key machines only worked for the 200 person that did it.
Not these right here.
And of course gambling, where the quote key machines
like the ones where you gotta like cut the rope,
only worked for the
string.
200 person that did it, whoever made it. And of course gambling, where the quote of the house always wins comes from. I feel like growing up, gambling to me was shown and presented as some dirty.
I'm horrible at gambling. I think all that gambling luck went to my brother. My brother, every time we make a bet on something, he wins the money every single time, bro. Not even lying, bro. Not even lying. Anytime I gamble, I lose. Even with fake money, I lose. Like, y'all know the pool game, like the app pool that most people play, what people on Facebook be playing, bro. I lost so many times. I didn't have money to bet with. You know what I'm saying? Stayed putting in the $100 bet. Couldn't do it, bro. The poker game, can't do it. It's just gambling in general, bro. I'm bad at it. I stay away from gambling. I
Vile
can't even
thing
keep
people
real money.
do they don't want to admit. Like the media would present it as some disheveled dude with a scraggly beard spinning slots.
I don't even make investments because I feel like that's too big of a gamble. You feel me?
In Las Vegas and with 5 empty beers next to him. And with some woman holding her hands over her kid's ear saying, children, don't be like that disgusting piece of shit in life. But nowadays, gambling has turned into not only a normal day-to-day thing for people, the gambling websites and companies are casually showing their commercials in big family-friendly events like the Super Bowl, World Cup, and music awards. You drive by a billboard and see an advertisement.
I worked at Buffalo. Nah, fuck it. I work in a Buffalo Wild Wings, man. Let me tell you something. Bro, there was a dude in there, he telling me, he giving me the rundown about the, the social, environment of the job. He telling me about how he got everybody hooked on sports betting. You know what I'm saying? And it's Buffalo Wild Wings. They got like all the TV screens and they're playing sports and whatnot. So they would be like sports betting, and then while they're doing their job, they watching the TV screen, making sure they parlay hit. It was all the guys in there. Every dude that worked there was on DraftKings Sportsbook. They were on Prize Picks. There was some kind of sports betting on that app. Freaking fantasy balling, whatever. I'm like, man, this all stems from one guy working there. I'm telling you, bro. That gambling job,
and two
horrible.
Of the biggest companies to blow up recently from it and shove it in everyone's face is Kalshi and Poly Market. I deadass don't think there's a single social media
in Kalshi ads. Egregious. They're freaking everywhere.
App I haven't seen one of these companies post ads on. These apps are so big, Kalshi has a partnership with CNN now. How the f did a gambling company get a sponsor with the news? CNN. It's gotta be a recession indicator. And for two companies like this to have as fast of a come up
expected way better from CNN
as they did, you can guarantee there was some shady going on. But before that, let me say a little disclaimer. I'm not saying you can't use these apps to do whatever gambling you want to. Hell, I've used them before. I do think you shouldn't push it and gamble on every little thing they have. I don't think I have to explain why gambling...
You shouldn't be gambling on whether it's going to rain or not. You're going to start, you can gamble on quite literally anything on these apps. Anything. Like the weather, I'm telling you, you can bet on the weather.
Addiction is bad, but if you healthily want to use them, go ahead. I don't really care. The way both companies work and have made a come up is completely on a legal loophole in America. Technically, the companies could go extinct by tomorrow if the loophole was closed down. As you know, in America, every state doesnn't allow gambling, but Kalshi and Polymarket put all of their bets under contracts. Meaning legally, it technically isn't gambling, but in reality, everyone knows it's and they try to present it different.
You're losing your money. You are losing your house. You're betting your child support money. Because I bet a lot of you guys doing this sports betting junk have children with women you are not with. They got you on child support. And you're spending that money sports betting.
Friends saying, no, we're not like those dirty, disgusting sports gambling websites and slot machine ones. We're better. We're more of an investment and trading app mixed with some...
We're more refined.
Random stuff. Yeah, I'm sure a serious investment company is having things up like how many Twitch subscribers will Kai Cenat reach this year? Or who's gonna be the Love Island winner of season 13? Like, maybe this is a controversial opinion, but not everything needs to be a bet. That's the main problem I see with these apps, because it incentivizes you to gamble on...
Not legally. If you like, I bet you $20 on some casual junk. I bet you $20 this dude gonna drop something. And you want to make that kind of bet, sure. But I feel like the apps is crazy. The apps, I don't know. I feel like it's something there with the apps that like you don't get out of like those like gentleman's bets when you're like, hey, bro, I bet you $20 that guy over there is gonna spill his drink. How much you want to bet? Like this is different. This is like
anything going on in life. We barely have anything left in humanity that's not taken over by social media eventually. This also incentivizes people who are gambling addicts to just speed run debt even more. Like, I guarantee there's some dude out there with 15 bets placed on random shit, from sports to finance to how many Twitch subs will Kai Cenat have at the end of the year. These apps mainly blew up around election time in 2024, and since then it's a go-to for political gambling. You couldn't have convinced me back in 2020 that an app would be made to bet on political policies and people would drop their life savings on it. They made this thinking just the average person would be betting on it only, and for some reason never thought of the politician who has all of the insider information to make 10x their salary in one.
Every time I guess right on something like this, like the election or like freaking the Super Bowl or something like that, every time I guess right on it, or even like the freaking past NBA finals, I knew the Knicks were going to win. Bro, I'd be thinking to myself, I should have bet big money on those. I should have put huge money down because I knew they were going to win. I felt it in my bones.
You can't count the amount of politicians who got caught trading on this because they had insider knowledge. It's also pretty dystopian when you think of it, because you can bet on political things like war issues. Just imagine someone sitting there while people are dying,
and you as a politician probably have good money. There's no reason to be betting. But freaking NBA players, I'm hearing have this same like problem, I guess. They be freaking betting on games that they're playing in. Like, they'll lose the game on purpose because they have money on the game that they're playing. So even like the athletes are in on it, bro. Like, this illegal gambling, John.
In a war going.
Come on, Trump. Please don't stop the war with Iran. I put 10,000 that you would keep it going until next year. If more people gotta die, this is what it is. Daddy needs a new car.
I can only assume it's a matter of time before someone opens a Kalshi / Polymarket type app, but for purely the most insane. Probably one that bets on how many bombs the US military will drop this year, or one that bets on when a famous old celebrity is gonna die. There's also controversy with the company simply because the ads they make. Like this one dude who was scrolling on his TikTok For You page casually and randomly saw a Cauchy ad that ripped his content word for word and bar for bar.
This is who can win the World Cup. This is who's gonna win the World Cup. This is who thinks they can win the World Cup, but they're not gonna win the Cup.
I knew Spain was going to win.
This is who we want to win the World
I felt it in my bones.
Cup, but they're not gonna win the World Cup.
I should.
They're not gonna win the Cup. These are some serious dark horses for the Cup. They can't win the Cup, but they can definitely make it to the quarterfinals or maybe for the finals.
Yeah.
$22 billion copying my content word for word.
A lot of people are saying he should sue, but one man versus a $22 billion organization? The lawyer fees for a week would put him in a lifetime of debt he'd never recover from. And they know that, so they could casually keep ripping someone's content and making profit off it with nothing they could do. Like, y'all be having A-list celebrities in your commercials. Do you really need this little TikTok ad and to steal it and promote it? At this point, though, it seems like they're running out of things to put. Possibly one of the dumbest things is they now announced that they're releasing contracts on how many flights get canceled at an airport. Yeah.
Bro, folk are so stupid. Folk. Why are you betting on that? You know what I'm saying? We need to start betting whether or not your IQ is high or not. Because clearly it isn't. And I'm putting money down because you're freaking stupid. Big old dumb.
If you're betting on this, you deserve to lose your money. People are also saying
Absolutely.
Cauchy is trying to tap into women for gambling now. If you didn't already know, women gamble way less on average than men typically do. I'm pretty sure everyone knows this by now. Dudes will wager on anything. They can see $2 casually on the sidewalk and their friends will start betting and seeing which one will win. So Cauchy decided to add Love Island bets.
And that's fine. That's the beauty of it. I love that. I love a nice little bet. You turn on that Mortal Kombat and you're like, hey, bro. I bet you $15 I'll whoop your ass. You whoop that ass, bro. You owe me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Run me my money. You're playing basketball with somebody. I bet you 150. You know what I'm saying? I can beat you in 21. Run the game, nigga. Pick up the ball, nigga. You scared? You feel me? I love that. That's beautiful. But I don't like this though. This right here, this is the whole other.
And start
Oh,
advertising
it's ugly.
all over TikTok. Sad thing is, in the long run, it'll probably work. I mean, if you are that much of a bird brain that you would bet on Love Island, you do deserve to lose money. But some of y'all don't understand the pull this show has on some women. They set up whole ass theater watch parties for this show. Women will abandon their kids for the hour to hear if their favorite couple made it through. Looking at it so far, some of these bets do have a bit of emotion, I must say. I couldn't imagine being obsessed with this show or your favorite person losing, then opening Cauchy to see you lost half your bank account in one bet. Another platform that has their own gambling
I
problem
mean,
going
low-key,
on.
it's no different than basketball and jump, bro. It's a competition, and you know, whatever. And so, like, yeah. Oh shoot, freaking, you know. Oh well. feel me?
Is Roblox. At this point, what problem does Roblox not have? You'd be lucky to find a new creative Roblox game in 2026 that doesn't have some type of slot machine mechanic. Not every game needs a way for you to get a new item
on,
by spinning a
gambling.
wheel for it. And honestly,
Your child is going to gamble away your house. Don't give your child your credit card, because guess what's going to happen? They're going to bet your socks off. Literally, you're going to be homeless barefooted. No house, no jacket, no clothes on your back, no food, no nothing, because your child had Roblox, took your credit card, and ran it up.
this might be worse than Cauchy
And
and
you lose your job at the same time as well.
Polymarket, because you know the main demographic playing these games is kids. You're preparing these kids to have a 2-second attention span when they grow up by playing these games. When you're a kid, you don't understand the concept of gambling, which makes it even more exploitative. And all these games are super overstimulating to make them even more addicted. Whenever a new case pops up of Roblox getting sued by a country, government, or state over something, don't ever
Addictive game and addictive gambling.
Never feel bad for them because this is the type of they allow to go on. I feel like the
sugar as
executives
well,
just sit in a boardroom, look at an issue going on, and calculate the cost of what they would make compared to how much a lawsuit would cost. There have been multiple studies that have proven kids cannot tell if it's actually gambling or not. Emphasis especially on those anime games on Roblox. These games will have the craziest gambling systems on Earth only Vegas could compete with. Like, at least in Vegas, they'll give you a drink sometimes for free if you gamble.
So
Not to
real
mention
money?
the amount of pay-to-win things you have to buy to be able to compete is crazy. I don't think you could enjoy these games without buying at least one game pass. I remember when I played a Roblox anime game for the first time, and the game is 10 times less enjoyable without buying things. They will make the most basic functions somehow have a paywall behind it. The only other option in these games to get on the level with the who have game passes would be cheating. And as if it couldn't get any worse on Roblox, people made straight up gambling sites to use your Robux on. Meaning a kid could buy the Robux with mommy or daddy's credit card, transfer it to a website, and sit
cryptocurrency.
there like an 80-year-old in Vegas who has nothing left in life spending the rest of their money on slot machines. There's a
Real money on, a digital currency.
couple of these websites going around. One is named Bloxflip and another is named RBLX Wild. The way it works is you transfer Robux in-game to another account that's run by these websites, and they then put credit in your account, which you can use to gamble your Robux. I do want to be clear that Roblox itself isn't allowing these websites to legally run through them, but it's not like they do much to stop them. If anything, if they did stop it, they lose out on more money. You know damn well there's some kid out there spending thousands every month on daddy's credit card to try and see if they can get a good hit on the website. Sky News did an investigation and found that 2.8 million people are visiting these websites each month. I can almost guarantee half of these little under the age of 13 too. This also shows how many parents don't give a about their kids nowadays. Because why is your kid under your nose simply able to buy tons of Robux and then transfer?
Hey, Nick. Hey. Oh, Mr. Tommy NFG. Cool vid, I guess. Look, man. Don't gamble. Get your phone out your kid hand. Don't be letting your kid gamble. You don't gamble. You're going to find yourself in the middle of the road, sticking balls out. You know what I'm saying? No jacket, no clothes, no Charles, no Jordans. You and your kid outside, bucket naked, sitting on a bucket, asking for septums. That's what's going to happen. Asking for a few doubloons to get you to tomorrow. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.